Would you say that the young people in your life are flourishing? The New York Times is reporting that the new data that's been collected from more than 200,000 people across the world shows people aren't as happy as they used to be. I know. Perdita, what do you think needs to change in order to make that happiness meter go up?
We need to ban all social media.
Yeah.
Ban it, delete it. Who cares?
For all ages or just the young ones?
All of us. All of us. No, just joking. I think really the young people, because here's the thing. When you see a little square on Instagram or you see someone doing something on TikTok, you don't get to see all the work that went into it. You see the instant gratification, you see the results, but you don't know what it cost that person. You don't know what they went through exactly. And I think as young kids, you can compare yourself to that person and feel less than. And so I think it's our job, obviously, as parents, to make sure our kids are ready for the real world and feel, boosted and confident, all those things. But I think that in real time, someone can make a comment about your hair, a comment about your test, a comment about something. We didn't have that. We're outside playing tag and playing manhunt and all this. We didn't have that.
Yeah.
So a lot of pressure.
What do you think, parents?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I think you're absolutely right. My daughter, if she wants social media or a phone, she's not getting it before age 16. That's going to be the hard rule in my family.
Too bad there wasn't more of that. Too bad, right?
I think it's slowly changing, maybe, and more old school stuff. I think there's two parts to this. There is culture, and there's messaging in culture, and then there's what we can do about it.
That's right.
The culture part is hard. We live in hustle culture. North Americans, we are working ourselves to death. We have lost the balance between personal life and joy and happiness and work. There used to be the old adage, the harder you work, the more you could gain. And now I think we're realizing the harder we work, it's probably for somebody else's gain.
That's right.
And I think that income inequality, they say, they've been tracking this, Stats Canada has been tracking this since 1999. The income wealth between the richest and the poorest has never been greater than today. So something's happening where kids don't just go, oh my God, I have this amazing life to look forward to. I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna have friends, I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna have a home. No. So I think when you think about the lifespan of what does happiness look like over time, I don't think they know, because I think hustle culture and capitalism have really destroyed dreams. So I go old school, do what I can, get the social media out, more face-to-face. The best thing happened this weekend, guys. This has never happened in my life, okay? So I was sitting at home Sunday, I'd come back from Wonderland with my daughter, and all of a sudden I hear, at the front door, which, by the way, you don't hear knocks anymore, and if you do, you get scared, right? Isn't that sad? All of a sudden, I said to my husband, are you expecting somebody? And he said, no, I'm not expecting anybody. So I get up, I open the door, it's my daughter's friends. Guys, that doesn't happen anymore!
Crazy.
And I was like, yes! I said, Marquesa, get changed, get outside! Isn't that we need more of that?
More of that.
And you know what's so crazy? That's what we're all clapping because that's what we're accustomed to. And I'll tell you something, I obviously don't have children, but I have a lot of friends who have kids, and there's something that I've noticed. There is a pressure for everybody's children to be doing a lot of things.
Oh, yes.
Everybody's kids are in something that takes them 3-4 nights a week. Everybody's in Kumon, they're in soccer, they're in basketball. And I see the parents kind of going, oh, so what's little Johnny doing? Oh, he's getting into a D1 school. So what's your kid doing? Oh, you didn't sign up for that? Oh, okay. So what's your kid gonna do? And there's this pressure, not just on the kids, but also with the parents to make sure that your kid is excelling and getting this and doing that. And I'm like, we got to be free range, because life's hard and it's gonna get hard. And I think our parents had a different attitude where it's like, you don't wanna work yet, trust me, it's coming. So enjoy yourself and be a kid and play outside. And when your friends come, go outside, look for the lawn where all the bicycles are. That's where you know you're supposed to be. And now we don't see that, but what are those kids doing? They are together, but they're on some field somewhere having that pressure to live up to whatever their parents want. I feel like a lot of those parents, sorry guys, but I feel like they're living through their kids because they feel like.
Are you talking to me?
No, because you did it.
You know what? I will say this, and I get your point, but I'll be honest, as a parent to a 6-year-old, you do feel pressure, right? Because you got to have them in the swim, you got to have them in the soccer. Because
no, you don't.
No,
I do you.
Well, no, let me finish. You feel like they're going to be left behind. You feel like you also want to give them what you didn't have.
I think
right?
to go back to this, what
And
we're
there's some
talking about is
pressure.
this happiness thing. I think the kids are picking up on the parents' anxiety
Probably.
around that, because it's the anxiety anxiety that's motivating those parents to book them and everything, and then the kids are suffering. It's not just the social media, it's this kind of like, they have no free time, no downtime. I'm actually seeing a little bit of a kind of happy, I don't know, upswing with my own son right now. And it might change. He's about to turn 12 tomorrow. I don't know what I'm headed for. But he had a lot of anxiety post-COVID, and that's understandable. They had been thrown, their entire lives were thrown upside down, isolated. He was developing a lot of anxiety. But in the last year or so, he has changed. And part of it is, I think, because we talk openly about mental health. My own struggles have been open, and we've talked about it in our household. And then on top of that, I have prioritized, I've really paid attention to the way I am modeling use on social media, and we are spending a ton of quality time with him. So yes, we need the kids to come and knock on each other's doors, but I also think it's incumbent upon parents in this hustle culture. It's hard, but trying to like sometimes go, okay, the laundry is going to be there for a while on the weekend because I'm deciding to spend face-to-face time with my kids to kind of like, I don't know, bring them out of this cycle that we've gotten into.
This is like therapy for me. I love this.
You know what?
Thank you.
But
I'm a new mom. Help me. Thank you.
I also want to ask you, because you are a two-time Olympian, so do you have a pressure to, I know.
I am.
Just throw that on the table. Do you feel a sense of pressure for your daughter to live up to your legacy? Has anybody brought that up to you? Do you feel that?
My mother and mom stopped. Where's the camera?
Oh.
Mom, where's my camera?
Right here.
Mom, stop. And Mom's like, you're gonna break Perdita's records. You're gonna break your mom's records. And Nova told her yesterday morning, no, I'm not. I'm gonna be a singer. I'm like, yes, you are. My mom's being cheeky, but I think it adds to the pressure. And I think, yes, I do feel a sense of pressure because of how I was raised, not a lot, that I want to put her in everything. And it's good to hear this. It's really good to hear. I don't have to do that, right? And I need to spend more time with her.
Yeah, but also don't beat yourself up because I tell you, there's one Perdita Felician, right? There's one.
Yeah, that's right.
And we cannot put our dreams onto our children.
Exactly.
Your dreams were your dreams, and her dreams will be her dreams.
her own.
But I also don't want to vilify parents who do feel this pressure. And the reason why they feel this pressure is maybe because they didn't get it. They didn't get it growing up. But also that same thing that I said is capitalism puts pressure. The idea of your kid being left behind. We want the best for our children. And when we look around and we see that
equal
no,
the best.
it's not money. It's not money. You were talking about what we call white space in your calendar.
Yes.
Nobody wants, like, kids don't get downtime anymore because we think that a kid being bored at home means everybody else is getting ahead and my kid isn't. That's not coming from a bad place as a parent. I can see parents who are like, you know what, I don't want my child to have a minimum wage job. So what are all the other kids doing that my kid can compete? Now, is that healthy? No. But do I blame parents for that idea? That's capitalism gone wrong. And so I think we have to fix the system. We have to break the system.
And you know what? Shout out to all those minimum wage jobs. Scooping a little ice cream, putting away a few books for a couple dollars, that was a good thing for a kid. Trust me. Trust me.
It's true. Well, Perdita, we're glad there was a little bit of therapy for you today.
Thank you.
We love having you here.
Thank you.
So thank you so much. I'm sure we'll see you again very, very soon.
Absolutely.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.